Hey guys, welcome to a video where today I'm going to be making a slime collection part 10, and I've made more slime collections and I will link a playlist to those down below in the description box below, so if you guys want to go check them out you guys can. And also, disclaimer before I start this video is some of the slimes were sticky, and that is because I ran out of activated like a week ago and I don't know why. I've just been lazy or just didn't want to make activated. It's not that I couldn't make activated. I mean I have the ingredients and everything. I just didn't make activated. And yeah, so some of the slimes were sticky, and by some of them I mean like 4 or 5. And so if you guys have a pet peeve of sticky slimes and you just can't handle it, then you can just click out of this video. But if you don't really mind, then let's get started. So this first one is a jiggly slime, and it's not really jiggly anymore, but I mean I did make a video of this and I'll link it down below. I did make some changes to it, and that is that I added in Orbeez, which some of them were falling in this video, and it's not really jiggly anymore. It's just like stretchy and really sticky, and this one was one of the sticky ones. Okay, so this next slime is a cream cheese slime, and if you see foam beads in any of my slimes, it's basically because other slimes have bead fallouts, and since I keep them in the same box, the foam beads go everywhere, so if they have a little bit of foam beads, that's why. So this one is a cream cheese slime, and it's really pretty actually. It's just a little bit dried out in this video, but it spreads really nice and it keeps its shape really well. It's just a little bit dried out. Okay, so this next one is a really clicky slime, and it's really glossy as well. And this one, you guys might be thinking it looks really similar to this one. So basically this slime is just a slime that whenever I want to play with slime, like let's say I'm doing homework or something, I will use it and I wouldn't really mind it drying out. So this one that you're seeing right here did actually dry out and it's no longer with us. So this one was just a coincidence. I don't know how. I just colored it and it just became the same as the other one. But this one's obviously way better. And it's super drizzly and clicky as well. And it was a little bit sticky in this video, but it wasn't like that sticky. Okay, so this next one is a Floam, and this one again was one of the sticky ones. And you guys might be wondering why the base is grey, and that's basically because it's part of my slime smoothie. So I just basically got a piece of my slime smoothie and added in foam beads, and it was really sticky in this video, so I didn't get to play with it a lot. This one barely crunches because it's made with white glue, but other than that, it's really drizzly and it has a really nice texture. So this next one is basically kind of the same thing. It is part of my slime smoothie, so basically it's just a piece of it, and I added in a ton of red paint, and it turned out into this really pretty like pink color, which I really like a lot. And it has a little bit of foam beads, and there is no bead fallout, which is a bonus. But as you can see, there's like straws in it because of the slime smoothie. So if you think about it, this slime is made up of literally all of my slimes that I used to have, and it's also pretty glossy as well. And it has amazing bubble pops because of the foam beads. And you can also kind of spread it and it's also really clicky, and overall a really good slime. So this next one is my very first Floam I've ever made. You guys, the one I posted that was my first Floam on my channel, that was actually my second one, and I did state it in my video. But this one was actually the first one that I ever made, and I didn't make it on camera. Basically, if you guys haven't seen the mixing video, which I'll link down below, I mixed 2 slimes, and it turned out into this color, and then I added in cornstarch after the video. So then after a while, I got half of the slime and I added in foam beads, and half of the other one I didn't add anything and I left it alone. But I don't really like this slime because it has a bunch of bead fallout, as you guys can see. The beads really fall everywhere. So then there's this slime, and it's the same thing, it's just the other half, which doesn't have any foam beads. But this slime is really clicky, stretchy, drizzly, and it's also really spreadable, and it will hold its shape. And I feel like that's because it has cornstarch in it. It has very little cornstarch. But it's still really glossy as well. And again, if you see beads in it, it's basically just because of the other one, which the beads go everywhere. But as you can see, it's so glossy when you like turn it around. So this one is my second Floam, and you guys may be wondering why it is dried out. I mean, I barely made it like weeks ago, or maybe just 1 week or 2. But there's a secret that I have to say, and that is that I actually like filmed that video like a month ago and barely posted it. So when I had posted it, this one was already kind of dried out, and I don't know why it dried out. I feel like it's because it had cornstarch and I played with it a lot. But this one has the most bead fallout of everything, and I definitely do not like it, and it also doesn't crunch at all. And as you can see, all of the beads that fell out. So this next one is a chewed up bubblegum slime, and it looks like a minty green, and even though it's a chewed up bubblegum slime, it's still really sticky and stretchy and drizzly, but it also has a really nice texture because of the things it has. And it's really drizzly, and overall a really good slime. This next slime is the same thing, kind of, but it has definitely a different texture because this one is more thick and it seems to have more crunch than the other one for some reason. And this one actually is like really pigmented because I added in a bunch of red paint to it, and it turned out this really pretty color. This next slime, you guys, is so glossy. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how glossy this slime is? This part is honestly super satisfying. So this slime is basically just a white slime which is super glossy and clicky. Like, it's really clicky. And you guys may be wondering what those specks are, but basically they're just glitter. And the glitter actually comes from this glue pen, and I used up all the colors. Like, I just added in a little bit of each glue pen, and it just turned out like this. And honestly, this slime is one of my favorites because it's so glossy. And if you didn't know, glossy slimes are my favorite slimes. I don't know if I already said that in this video, but if I did, I'm sorry. This next one is so pretty, you guys. Like, this is so glossy and super satisfying to watch. At least for me it is. And this one is clicky, but it's a little bit more thick. And this one smells so good, you guys. It smells like raspberry. And it's not really a scent, it's actually what I put in it. And if you're wondering what those little specks are, they're actually glitter. Again, I use glue pens, but this time I use like red and pink. And if you're wondering if this is a white slime or clear slime, it's actually both. And I'm gonna make a tutorial on this in the future, so stay tuned for that. This is a slime that I tried to remake Serum Mix slime, but I basically failed because it's not thick enough. But honestly, it's really glossy and it kind of looks like it's just not as thick. But other than that, this slime is so glossy and so stretchy as well. And drizzly, and it's overall a really good slime. And it's also one of my favorites. And the last one was also one of my favorites. Okay guys, so on to like the second favorite of this whole slime collection, and it is this one. This one is so glossy and so clicky and so drizzly. I honestly love this slime so much, and my favorite thing about it is honestly the smell. It smells just like mint. I know the color doesn't look like mint, but it smells like mint. And it smells so good, and it's literally super glossy. And if you see me like not like putting it out of the frame, it's honestly because I was just smelling it. And it has a little bit of iridescent glitters. I don't know why I added them. I just found them. I was like, I should add them into a slime, so I added them into this one. Okay guys, so on to literally my favorite slime out of all of them, and it is this one. This is like the glossiest slime I've ever made in my life. It is so glossy, and the thing I hated about this is that it was one of the sticky ones and it didn't activate it, but when it's activated, you guys, this slime is so nice. And honestly, this is my favorite one because of the gloss. It is so glossy, and it has a slight smell of grape. It's really slight, so you can't really smell it unless you like actually like get the slime and really try to smell it, if that makes sense. But this slime is so glossy, and it was really sticky in this video. But when I have the chance, so like in my next slime collection, I will be activating all of these slimes and it will be better than this. So then it's this one, and it's not really one of my favorites. This is the one that I made in my live, and I added sand into it after the video. It is kind of dried out already. And this one was meant to be mixed in like my last slime smoothie, but I kind of just forgot about it. But this one is really spreadable and keeps its shape. And if it looks dirty, you guys, it's basically just the sand I added in, which makes it a little bit dirty. But yeah, the sand gives it a really nice texture as well. Okay, on to the ones which are like my oldest ones, and they're literally my favorite as well. This one is a glow-in-the-dark slime, and it was one of the sticky ones. So it's a clear slime, but it looks white because I added in glow-in-the-dark paint. And if you want to see this glow, you guys, you can stick to the end of this video and I will show it in the end. But this slime has months with me, you guys. It probably has around 5 months already since I made it, and I just never want to mix them into my slime smoothies because they're just so good. And if you're wondering how they stay this stretchy and nice, it's basically just because I just add in clear glue and fix them and add in water and stuff. Okay, so this next one is a foam, you guys, and this is like my favorite foam ever because first off, I realized like the other day that I have never made clear pink slime until I made this foam. And if you see me smelling it, it's basically just because it has a slight smell of raspberry. It's really slight, if that makes sense. But this one is really the crunchiest thing ever. And I'm definitely gonna be making a tutorial on it, which will have ASMR. But right here you can just enjoy this. This next one is a golden slime, and apart from the ones that were my favorite, this one and another one I'm gonna show are also my favorites. This one smells really good, like strawberries, because I added in some shampoo, and I also have a tutorial on this if you wanna go check it out in the description box below. And this slime is actually old too, and again I add glue to it, so it can be fixed. So it's not always like this, because if you don't add more glue and fix it, your slime will dry out. But this one is so nice and so pretty, and also I added in iridescent glitters, and I feel like that makes it look even prettier. And this is another one that I will probably never mix. Alright guys, so I know I said that the purple one was my favorite, but this one is actually my favorite. This one is literally the prettiest slime I have ever seen in my life. Well, at least that I have made on my own. This one is a metallic slime, and when I made a video about it, I actually have a video making this, and I will link that down below as well. But I named it pearly slime, but it's actually honestly metallic looking. It's more metallic looking than like pearly. But this color is literally so pretty. I love it so much. And also metallic slimes are one of my favorite slimes as well. They're like my second one. And this one is also really old. This is actually probably my oldest one. And it's a little bit drying out because I ran out of clear glue. But when I get my clear glue again, I will definitely be fixing it and making it bigger. And doing some adjustments. Alright you guys, so that was it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment down below which one of the slimes was your favorite, and comment down the time. And I will give you a shout out in my next slime video. So if you want a shout out, just comment down below which one was your favorite. And comment down below the time where it was. But yeah, that was my slime collection, and don't forget to check out the playlist down below for my other slime collections. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Just kidding, I did not forget about the glow-in-the-dark thing. Slime. So, if you made it to the end of the video, then you can see it. And another thing I realized, guys, about these is the slime didn't really glow as much, so I need to fix that. But as you can see, the slime is right here. And I didn't take it out of the container because it was really sticky, but as you can see, it glows a little bit. But next time I will show it to you when it glows a lot, because I will fix it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.